So a big question now, what happens next? ABC 15 investigator Jennifer Kovaleski digging into how this could play out if the city doesn't reach an agreement with the DOJ.
This is probably one of the most scathing reports.
A civil rights attorney reacting to the findings of the DOJ's probe into Phoenix police and detailed in this 126-page report.
It is a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call to the residents of Phoenix who apparently have been suffering under unconstitutional policing, as well as the police department itself, and that it's time to right its ship.
Attorney Adante Pointer has spent nearly 2 decades representing victims of police misconduct. What are the next steps?
It's up to the city of Phoenix and the Department of Justice to somehow find a way to work together for the betterment of the community.
And those negotiations have already started. During Thursday's announcement, Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark said DOJ officials are on the ground right now in Phoenix. But when asked if the DOJ would seek a court-ordered consent decree, Clark would only say this.
We do not have any announcement today, but a consent decree has been the vehicle that has helped to institute the reforms necessary to address the kind of serious violations set forth in this report today.
If the city doesn't agree to a consent decree, which is what most other cities have agreed to after DOJ findings of unconstitutional policing,
then the Department of Justice is going to be forced to bring its own lawsuit. That could be a long path. It could be a very costly path.
Phoenix outlined 3 scenarios that could play out in this community update in January. First is the court-ordered consent decree. That would force changes overseen by the court and an independent monitor. Second is a negotiated agreement that likely wouldn't involve the court,
but really wouldn't have as much teeth as the federally monitored consent decree.
If both sides can't agree, then there's that third scenario where the DOJ can file a lawsuit against the city, a rare option Pointer says he's never seen happen after findings of this magnitude.
Either way, there's going to be a price to pay. The question is, do you do it proactively or do you wait until the piper and the bill comes due by way of litigation?
I'm investigator Jennifer Kovaleski, ABC 15.